Hiya, my name is Pui Poopison. Come along with me for a presentation called Why It's Completely Normal to Shit Your Pants After Consuming Dairy. If you're joining me from the comfort of your favorite porcelain throne, I'm glad to have a captive audience. Let's get started. Did you know that more than half the globe is intolerant? Well, you do now. Studies show that up to 75% of people around the world are intolerant or become intolerant at some point in their life. This is because they become unable to break down lactose. In East Asia, 70 to 100% of people are lactose intolerant. In Africa, it's 65 to 90% of people. In Australia, it's 25%. Unsurprisingly, in Europe, about 5% of people are lactose intolerant, which is to be expected since they eat a shit ton of cheese, grommet. If you think about it, that's a lot of people who nearly, or do, poop their pants after having dairy. If you don't poop your pants after dairy, then you're actually not normal. You're in the minority. Milk isn't made for adults of any species. We're the only creatures on this planet that continue to drink milk beyond infancy. And it's the milk of another creature to boot. Now, I'll preface this in saying this presentation isn't anti-milk, but it's just some food for thought, and an argument to make myself feel better about nearly shitting myself on more than one occasion. When mammals are born, they have an enzyme called lactase in their gut which breaks down the sugar, lactose, found in breast milk. Breast milk is not intended to be consumed post-infancy, so the body ceases to produce lactase. By drinking cow's milk, you're drinking something that is meant for a baby cow, and your body can't process it because, oh my god, you're not a baby cow. You should have been weaned from the teat already. No judgment if you haven't been. Actually, I am judging you. Being able to tolerate lactose? It ain't normal, bruh. Lactose intolerance happens to be higher in countries with lower dairy consumption. There's a link between eating excessive amounts of dairy and being able to tolerate it, meaning that if you don't use it, you lose it. The reason you are able to tolerate lactose is because you flood your system with it. You literally give it not choice, you shit. If it weren't for all those coffees you've been living off, you'd be lactose intolerant too. And if you find yourself running to the toilet after having your crappuccino, then you might want to consider that you are possibly intolerant to lactose rather than your bowels being motivated by caffeine. And there's no stinking cure for it. This is because you are not meant to be able to tolerate lactose. Naturally, you are supposed to poop it all out. While there are tablets on the market which contain lactase and allow for the breakdown of lactose, they must be consumed at the time of dairy ingestion and then every hour if you are still eating dairy. I don't know about you, but that's a shit ton of dairy, dude. Not everyone finds relief with these tablets, and a lot of people still poop their pants. So be kind to them when you see your friend running to the nearest toilet to take a bog. Yo, Skibbity, gotta find that good shitter, the loo. After the onset of cramps, you have at least 10 minutes to locate your favorite or nearest toilet, because if you don't, once the floodgates are open, there's no stopping the utter chaos that ensues. I'm talking farts. I'm talking shooting to the moon by lighting the massive amounts of methane coming out of your ass on fire. I'm talking the most monstrous, ginormous, cataclysmic shart followed by earth-shaking explosive diarrhea. You jealous yet? Guess what, guys? You know what's really crap? We're already at a disadvantage. To remind you, there's 3 states of matter. That is solid, liquid, and gas. The human rectum, the pocket above your butthole, cannot differentiate between gas and liquids. It creates the sensation of needing to fart when it's actually a whole bunch of dirty diarrhea waiting to ruin your day. This is why you feel like you fart. You stupidly trust it and end up sharting your pants. An easy mistake because your body can't tell the difference. That's a lot of shit. In his lifetime, an average healthy man creates 11,030 kilograms of poop. An average healthy woman creates 11,757 kilograms of shit in her lifetime. A typical single pooey poop can be as heavy as 70 grams, all the way up to 1.8 kilograms, allegedly. I don't know about you, but that's a bit of a stretch. Imagine laying that log. On top of that, imagine if it was 1.8 kilos of pure diarrhea liquid. What a squirt. Anyway, that's enough shit talk from me. Thanks for listening to this pooey presentation. It was a bit crap, I know. And remember, folks, if you aren't shitting your pants after having milk, then you're a mutant! Illy.